Hi there. Apparently, this mask is a bat, but I thought it was a cat. But let's face it, it's probably better than the CGI that we saw in the movie Cats. But let's be positive. I've seen the musical on stage 2 or 3 times. I liked it. I like the music. Uh, it's not the best, but you know, there's worse. But it's not a stage play I'd like to see every year. Um, some musicals I see quite often, or a lot more than Cats. So I occasionally like to see. So I was intrigued and looking forward to the new Cat film. But when I saw the trailers, oh my goodness, it is as bad as they say. And what do they say? The story? Well, there isn't a story, but there wasn't a story in the production either. In the musical version on stage, they have given this a story of some sorts, a little bit more dialogue, a little bit more explanation, but some of it works and some of it doesn't. The things that did work for me, why everybody so disliked Isabella, it's because she hung around with Macavity, and Macavity was a cat. And you sort of got the idea of why they want to be reborn and come back as something, a better cat, a cat that they would, that they would have dreamed of being. But why would Macavity do that? Because he was this big, cool cat that had all this. He was the head of what equivalent to, a mafia gang. He was the head. He was wanted, yeah, but surely if he was going to be reborn, he could come back. Who knows what? So why would he do that? Probably because he liked the competition. He wanted to be the best. But it still didn't ring true to me. But I still appreciated that they tried to give it some sort of story. Oh, but the rest of what you've heard, yes, the dancing mice and the cockroaches are vile. It's kind of implied as being certain things that are not for kids. So why would they sort of do that in a kids' movie? But you never know. I remember seeing a film early on in the year, and the cinema that I went to had their subtitles missing at the bottom. And I went and complained, and somebody said, well, that's the way they shot it. I said, I don't think so. I don't think they've put a multi-million-pound movie out like that. But this they have. They've done it. They've put a movie out that was unfinished. Why would you do that? That cost so much money. All they had to do was wait a little bit. Oh, yes, of course, there was. Then it wouldn't be in competition with, to be ready for the Oscars, but this film will not win an Oscar. Raspberry, yes, but not an Oscar. But saying that, the performances are really good. When an actor performs in a movie like this, they have no idea what the movie's going to turn out like. They have to put their total faith in the director, the editor, all the special effects and things like that, and it's them that let the actors down. And I feel so sorry for the actors, because I think in some cases the actors really stand out as good performances. I think, yeah, most of them did a really good job. Sir Ian McKellen, he was fabulous. In the production, he mentioned that, things were better in my day. and you had all these youngsters really looking up to him, showing respect. These cats really respect each other, and some things really teach us a lot about today. Grizabella, who was hated by the other cats, but this newcomer, Victoria, she showed compassion and forgiveness. So these like little messages can really, we can really learn from. Now, it's interesting that last year when I saw the film for the first time, I cringed, but I did go away sort of like, oh yeah, I like that song, I like that song. But today I took somebody who I knew would like the film, and it's surprising how a difference that makes. If you go along with somebody who enjoys it, it kind of makes you happier, and it's sort of, you can't forget the bad bits, but you appreciate the better bits. And I think I'm not going to see it again, not the cinema, but if I saw it on a DVD or streamed it or watched it on television, I would appreciate it more, and I'd probably re-watch it that way. I think it's going to be one of those films that the more you see it, the more you appreciate the good bits. So I hope some people will start to enjoy it more. I think it's probably not going to do well at the cinema, but maybe some people will stream it and watch it that way. And in time, it will be appreciated a little bit more. Myself, what I would do in 10 or 20 years' time, I would give it a Lion King style. The technology that they use for Lion King, even though this new movie that came out last year, I didn't appreciate that it was like almost a shot-for-shot remake. I thought you could do with a bit of originality, but the technology I think was really good. And with this cast that they had, the standout voices and the characters that shine through, if they were going to remake it, I would use it in a style like they used in Lion King, and I think that would have saved the film. But these things happen. It's too late now. But that's if I had my wish, that's what I would have done. So, in the words of our dear our dear Dame Judi Dench, one thing's for sure: a cat is not a dog. And these words I will end, and see you next time. Bye. Oh, meow. Oh.